Interest rates are they coming down? Interest
bit.
rates are coming down a little bit, people. Everything we've been waiting for. Everybody has been so excited. Oh, now it's time to relax. It's Thanksgiving. We got Christmas coming up. We got to do some shopping. We got to do this. But you know what? Interest rates coming down is going to mess with your shopping experience this year because you got to go get a house now.
Now you got to buy a house.
You were hoping that they wouldn't come down until the end of the year, but you know what? There's some things going on here,
right.
people. So we want to just talk about interest rates today. And Sean's got some great thoughts and ideas on this too. So
we're starting to see the trend of rates coming down. And if you think of it from last year to this year, it was kind of a mountain, right? The Fed increased rates like they were slowly going up a mountain, and we were waiting to get to the peak to where the Fed would stop cutting or start raising rates. And the Fed does not raise mortgage rates. You can have a Fed increase without seeing a mortgage rate increase, just to be clear on that. But there is a long-term lag that they kind of correspond, right? Like if you think back to 2020, what brought rates down overnight is the Fed cut to zero overnight, and mortgage rates followed suit. So if we think of it that way, I've seen some predictions saying, that they're going to do the same thing or do this massive cut. That won't happen. But we're already starting to see, like last time we did this, we were talking about rates started to come down last week. Today's the 15th. So on the 7th, we saw mortgage rates start to come down because the unemployment rate was higher than expected, which kind of leads to like recession fear, right? And then yesterday, we got the inflation report, the CPI report, and inflation was at 3.2%, much lower than expected. So mortgage rates went down because it starts to feel like, okay, if the Fed has been raising rates constantly to slow down the economy, well, if inflation's now at 3.2% and that was unexpected and their goal is 2%, the economy's starting to slow down. Right? So for housing, it's not a good sign overall, but it's a good sign for housing if you're waiting for rates to come down so you can have a higher priced home become more affordable for you.
For sure.
So as soon as the media, this is what I've noticed this week and last week, as soon as the media publishes mortgage rates came down, like Inman, I did a video where they said massive rate drop.
Yeah.
That was, I think, the subject of the headline. I
saw a headline or two like that today too.
People jump.
Yep.
Like the amount of competition on properties as soon as that's said, whether it's true or not, because they said a massive rate drop. Massive to me, what's massive to you in a rate scenario?
Well, shit, a quarter or a half is big. 1 point is huge. That's when I feel like, if it got below 7, I feel like people would go crazy, right? But I know that it's coming down a quarter, it's coming down a half. I think it's enough to make it happen. Like, shoot, you've been busier this week. I've been busier this week. It's like, we'll see what happens from there. But I think that would probably be the indicator, Well, if we got below 7, that would be amazing.
And we're like, I would say VA loans that I've seen are below 7.
Yeah.
But massive to me would be 1%.
Yeah.
We didn't have a massive move last week, but the article was that it was a massive change. As soon as people see the headlines, they jump back in.
Sure.
The amount of pre-approvals we've had this week has been through the roof. And this is supposed to be when we slow down. Like, we're supposed to just be hanging out, getting together with our family, preparing for the holidays. And we've had more people make offers in the last 2 days than we had in the last 2 weeks. So I think as rates come down, and it's going to be, we climbed up the mountain, we're going to slowly go down the mountain, you're going to have more and more people come into the market. And one thing people are thinking is, as soon as rates come down, home prices won't go up because you're going to have so many listings come on, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, wait, if I list a house, but I need to buy a house, like, they cancel each other out.
Unless they're moving out of state or something. Yes.
Yeah.
No, they're going to have to find something else too, because they're going to take that sale and that equity and go buy something else.
So that to me is net zero.
Right.
So I think it's interesting. I think it's good. I'm glad to see the rates starting to mellow out.
No, I think it's excitement because we really have had some tough news. At least you see on news media and all that stuff that, oh my God, interest rates are too high. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So this is kind of nice. It's nice that things are changing. It's already changing people's perspective, which is, I think, what we needed a little bit. But that being said, I know you and I have been pushing, buyers that have been sitting on the fence, because it's so funny how when the interest rates are a certain level and there's multiple offers that people are just ready to bid, then when it slows down and you can actually get a house or find one that's on the market, and we keep saying, go find that one, go negotiate with that one. And people are a little reluctant, they're a little bit on the fence. Now that this is happening, it's like people are going to kick themselves in the butt,
Yeah.
30 days from now going, man, I should have got that house from 30, 60 days ago. So we don't want you to miss the opportunity, but, there's a chance. And we've always talked about being able to, buy down the interest rate and write an offer that the seller can, contribute and do all that too. But I think this is a good sign. I think it's a good sign.
Yeah, and I think it's still like the other video did where we were talking about a tale of two markets.
Yeah.
I had somebody get an offer accepted over 18 other people the other day.
Wow.
I have someone who we just got off the phone. The home's listed for 1.3 million in San Diego, and they want to offer 1.2 because it's been on the market for 60 days. So it is still the tale of two markets.
Gotcha. That's awesome. Guys, as always, reach out to us anytime. Sean Herrero, Cross Country Mortgage out of Danville, Jason Caskie, Coldwell Banker out of Danville. I guess I could say happy holidays now, right? I mean, it's the middle of November. I mean, shoot. So anyways, but we are still working. We are still here for you. Reach out to us anytime. We appreciate it. Contact information is below. And hope you guys take care and love to hear from you and see you soon.